Hi guys, let's make these gold details and textures in Blender. First, I have made the base of this dress in Claw 3D. Download Claw file in description below. While I'm still in Claw, I'm going to UV editor. Select all patterns, click right, and select Fit UV to 0 to 1 tile. This basically fits all your pattern pieces in one tile. Then, I save everything as OBJ as follows. All patterns, include the avatar, UV selected, thin, the maps, and keep everything in meters. Now, let's go to Blender. I open Blender, File, Import, OBJ. I scroll my mouse to get as close as possible to the import. Then, I'm going to Edit mode to separate some parts of the dress. Click on one point or one vertex, and then hit Ctrl L, holding Shift to select all parts of the bodycon. After I select everything, I hit Ctrl P to separate selection. Then I can hide this part on the right side, closing the eye. I will do the same for the body. Select one vertex, one point, Ctrl L to select all, Ctrl P, separate selection, click the eye to close on the right side. Now let's select the bottom of the skirt. Click on one vertex, Ctrl L to select all, Ctrl P again to separate selection. I separated all these parts because the top and the bottom of the dress are actually different fabrications, and I will assign different materials. Now I select the bodycon top part. Open a new panel on the left, click on Shader Editor. Shift A to open a new node. Type in Image Texture, select this velvet texture, link in description. Instead of BSDF, open Sheen BSDF and connect as seen here. And this is the velvet. Looks pretty cool, right? And realistic. Now, let's add some sheen to the bottom part. For the environment texture, which is the background lighting, move from Object to World on the left side. New environment texture. You can download one from polyhaven.com for free, for example. I have mine saved in Downloads. I select it, and voila. If you want the background to be transparent, you go to Render, Film, and check off Transparent. Now, on the right window, click Shift-A, Curve, Bezier Curve. Now on the left side, click on Geometry Nodes, New, Shift-A, Instance on Points, and drop in between the two. Get a grid out of the instance, then Shift-A, look for Resample Curve, change Count to Length, lower the intake on point scale. On the right window, I am selecting the whole character, and I will scale it up with my mouse. After I like the scale, I will hit Ctrl A to apply scale. Then go to Edit mode of the curve, the Bezier curve on the right. Click on one of the vertices and hit X to delete this vertex. Then hit N on the right side. Go on Tools, change to Surface. This is to be able to draw on the actual dress. And change the tolerance to 1. Get a drawing pen and start drawing on the dress. If the strokes are too big, you can go to Object mode and then go to Bezier curve and scale the XYZ as seen here to make the strokes smaller. Now, go to Rotation, drag or look up for a random value, and adjust. You can drag the min down and drag the max up. From the scale, drag a random value as well. After we completed the steps, I would go to Object mode, Shift-A, New Plane. You can make it smaller. Go to edit mode of this plane, click right to subdivide, and you can click on the vertices and just adjust them as desired to make this like details a little different. Go back to object mode and Bezier curve. Drag the plane into the geometry nodes and connect to instances instead of the grid. Back to the Bezier curve to draw as desired. You can change the color of the plane as desired to make it the color you wish. It can be gold, like how I'm doing it, or any other color works as well. And this is the final result. You can download all the files in the description below, Clo working files, OBJ files, Blender file, all the textures I have used as well. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. You also have my email address that you can use for more detailed questions as well. See you in the next one.